Welcome back, champions. I hope you're all fantastic. It is time for another installment of 5-Minute Licks. And if you watch my channel at all, you no doubt hear a lot of that kind of stuff anytime I have a mildly clean tone and a Strat in my hands. It really is one of my kind of go-to little demo cliches. And a few people left some timestamps in different videos over the week asking me to break down stuff like this. So we're gonna do it. And again, the whole point of this series is to give you all some easily digestible little morsels so that you can kind of sit down when you have maybe 10 or 15 minutes or even 5 minutes and just attempt them and try to work them into your own style of playing. I find personally, I might be watching someone like, I don't know, say like Robert Baker or Clifton Wright or Sean Tubbs demo some stuff, and there might be one little lick that I'll watch and I go back and watch that particular part of that demo like 100 times so that I can, let's creatively say, borrow that particular line. And when I started doing lots of YouTube videos, I kind of noticed that it felt good to play this kind of stuff. And it's just a variation on a classic like R&B roll. For example, let's start with a root 5 voicing of a C major chord. I play it like this. There's a C on fret 3 of the A string, and I normally use my pinky and bar that across fret 5 of the D, G, and B strings. A lot of people will use their ring finger. I've even seen some maniacs use their middle finger to do that. Whatever works best for you. So that is a C major chord. And then what we're going to do is slide from the D, which is the second note of a C major scale, up to the major third. So from fret 5 to fret 7, then we're going to use our first finger to play that C triad here again. So that's your kind of classic, you know, old school R&B, not like 90s R&B, we're talking about like 50s R&B here. And then you kind of make it Hendrixy by doing some hammer-ons. So what you can do is you can hammer onto fret 7 of the G string and the B string. You know, if you hit that note there, that's a D, fret 7 on the G string. And if you hit this note on the D, that's an A note. So they're kind of the spicier, more colorful notes in a C major scale, and we're like bouncing on and off them just to give this kind of vanilla chord just a little bit of extra spice. You can even just kind of think of it as like a hammer-on pentatonic lick while you're still barring the chord. So I would recommend maybe practicing and then try and then of course you can run that with any major triad you like. Even better, run it with sevenths. I'm a little bit out of tune on this guitar. Maybe these strings are old. Nevertheless, you get the point there. Alternatively, if you wanted to kind of use this in a minor context, which again is going to give you more of that Hendrix trower thing, especially if you play it with some distortion, I just swap like the low C out for a low A. So you go into the relative minor, and you know, this A is now the root note, and then this E is now the fifth. Really strong chord tones. You can even kind of do that, I call it the little Instagram slide where, you know, probably Matthias Asato might be responsible for this becoming a cliche. When they do it, it's amazing. When a lot of other people do it, it's amazing. I'm not very good at it, but you basically just kind of slide up and down a semitone. It's almost like a semitone side-to-side vibrato, this kind of thing. And I'm sure in 10 years, we will all be making fun of ourselves for that. The same way people kind of made fun of themselves for doing dive bombs, but then that's all come back. So maybe the moral of the story here is that cliches are cliches for a reason. They're generally pretty good, and there's no real need to knock vanilla. Just kind of get it into, your daily routine. I mean, I like a bit of vanilla protein shake, don't you? Treat this lick like a vanilla protein shake. Have some fun with it, and let me know what you all thought about it. And to the people who asked for it, I hope this kind of scratches the itch for that kind of thing. So grab a clean tone and a Strat, play around with these little R&B Hendrix inspired rolls, or grab a HM2 and an 8 string and figure out a way to upscale it into that as well. I would love to hear from all of you with this particular lick. If you want to talk about it more, there's a link to the Discord server in the video description. I will put up a slightly extended version of this video for all my patrons, again linked in the video. And if you want to hear me make a bunch of angry rock music, there are links to the music I make with Ragdoll in the video description. Hope you all have a great day. See you next time.